What's up, everybody? Juicebags here. Decided I needed to do some tidying up in the old Tekkit world here this evening and thought, why not do it live? So I'm going to be finishing up my oil refinery system. We need to get some fuel going, of course, if you want to blast off into space. And as you remember from my last Tekkit episode, we got some oil pumped in. You see we got some serious tanks full, and we're going to go ahead and add in the oil refinery. Now we're going to be using the BDCraft refinery. Pretty easy to make. A couple of stone, compressed steel, a furnace, 2 copper canisters. Nothing too difficult there. And we also added some more ME crafting patterns to the network, which of course, you know, the more the merrier. Eventually I want to get just about everything in there. But let's go ahead and take a look upstairs. I'm going to do the oil refinery first to get that all set up and going, because it refines the oil so damn slow that I want to make sure we have plenty of fuel when we get to that point. It's starting to get dark out here. Basically, I'm going to add in a couple of rubber trees into this setup here. Before I get started, though, I want to make a couple of various materials, and we're going to use just the ME system for that because it's so awesome. So let's see, what did I want? I wanted some glowstone bricks. Let's go ahead and get a stack of those guys. Bam! That is so cool. And then we're going to need, what, a bunch of tanks. I'm wondering if a stack is going to be enough. We'll start off with a stack. Can always make some more if need be. And then what else? I think we got some fluid duct. We'll figure it out as we come to it. Really digging the whole ME auto crafting system, though. It's pretty damn awesome. So I had to move the oil over. Last episode we put the tanks here. I had to put a different bank of tanks in and pump all that over, which I've got pretty well qualifies as a shitload of oil here. All good to go. And basically we're going to put the refinery in right here, and then we're going to get, let's see, we need some more fluid duct going here. We're going to pop the refinery in the middle, and then we're going to have a bank of tanks right over here. Let's go ahead and get these bad boys started up here. I think we're just going to go, we're not going to need that much fuel, just because once we get to the various spaces, I'm going to be, what the hell? There we go. Once we get to the moon, the space station, and so on, I'm going to be using my little nether hub and some mistcraft, little help from mistcraft, and going to be teleporting back and forth, which is awesome. This isn't going to be a super long stream tonight, but I did want to, you know, get some things done, and I thought, what better place to start? So let's see, I think I can go up a little bit higher than that. Let's see, we'll go 2 more high. That's more than sufficient amount of oil. That alone is probably like, I don't know, 100 takeoffs or something ridiculous, which not going to need anywhere near that much fuel, but I figure might as well have it. If we start using any other items, the fuel will come in handy. So let's see, we're going to put the fuel in on the back side here. So let's go ahead and get some fluid duct lined out. Now, one thing about the refinery, there is no settings for the old refinery, which is unfortunate because you're stuck with the inputs, outputs, and such that it offers. So you have to put the oil coming in on this side. You have to have the fuel coming out on this side. And of course you have to have the power going into the top. And it'd be nice if you could change those sides up, but you can't, so no big deal there. Let's go ahead and get our refinery slapped down. We see we got oil flowing into it because we're using the proper side. Very nice. And then what else are we going to need? We're going to need some power here. I'm just going to put the power. Another interesting thing to note is you can't put your energy cell directly on top of the machine. It won't accept the power, which is fine as well. So we'll just pipe that power on in. You see we got plenty of energy stored. We're ready to go. We got we're going to have to give a redstone signal to these fluid ducts. That way they maintain the pumping of the oil. The oil that went in there is what was in the fluid ducts themselves. So we'll go ahead and just give it a little redstone. And now you see we got the oil just pumping. Click refine and you see the smoke coming off. I think I may need to put a redstone signal on this fluid duct as well, but we're gonna check that out. Yeah, it looks like we do need it. So let's go ahead and there we go. Now we see the fuel flowing through. The fuel refining is a pretty slow process, but in a matter of time, I mean, I'll have enough fuel for my first launch long before I'm ready to launch. So I'm not really too worried about how slow the process is. And I should probably, I'm not going to worry about it right now because the refinery, although it does use a lot of power, it doesn't use that much power. So it's going to take a while to drain this energy cell. No big deal on feeding it quite yet. But I'll eventually probably put a tesseract system up there. That's another thing I kind of wanted to do tonight is decide. I need to get a tesseract bank set up to start sending power out to random things. Right now, as it is, I have to manually go out to the quarry. I am to replace the energy cells, and I have to manually go out to the farms and replace the energy cells. Now, it hasn't been very frequent. They don't, as I mentioned, they don't require that much juice. You see that tesseract that's up in the wall there is actually feeding the fluid waste over to here. But eventually I'll have all this set up wireless and won't need anywhere near this much conduit and piping and such. I can't wait until there's a wireless ME cable or some sort of wireless adapter where you no longer need to use the cable. That will be really, really awesome. Oh yeah, it's cooking away. And it's pumping out. We don't have a ton of fuel stored up yet, but we've got more than enough. Let's take a look at, I'm thinking for now I'm just going to put a bank of tesseracts just right here. I can go right off of these guys. And I'm not actually going to hook the tesseracts up yet because I don't want to be wasting any energy. Of course, the energy that flows through the tesseracts, you lose about 25% of it. I think that's a pretty good start, and I'll just I'm not going to set this tesseract up, but I'll just slap tesseracts up there as need be. Going to leave that one inactive for now, but I do have one ready to go now, so that's awesome. So let's head on out and start working on some farming. Let's see, what else do I need? I've got some glowstone. I'm going to be putting in some rubber tree farms today and possibly some wheat farms as well. Oh, I need some transport pipes, huh? Let's see what we got. I don't have any, so I'm gonna need... It makes 8 at a time. Let's make 8 wood. I don't think I'm gonna need more than 8 iron. And I think we're gonna need more than 8. Let's go 32. God, I love this auto crafting. Took a look at Kessel Caden's mod pack. He was doing some live streaming today, and it looks pretty awesome. It's very Tekkit oriented, of course, but he's got a lot of cool stuff in the mix with it. See, and I got some baddies I need to dispose of out here. I don't want a bunch of guys creeping up on me while I'm trying to work. It's a clear house out here. Can't let any of this XP go to waste. I keep doing silliness and dying. Gotta keep my XP at the maximum. A little bone meal and string never hurts too. Alright, so we're gonna start off right next to this one. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure where I want to put the planter. How much space I want to give it here. Let's see. Thinking if I give it... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Damn zombies. Die, zombie. Use the old rail gun. That's Hey, what's going on, man? Mason smells. Anyway, not sure where I'm gonna put. I'm gonna have to dig down quite a bit to get all the plumbing and everything in out here. I'm wondering, should I give it one more to put the planter there? I'm thinking like there is a good spot for it. Oh, I never grabbed my planters and stuff. I'm pretty sure I got some in the ME network. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Bunch of planters there. And free up some of this bag space too. Alright. So we're going to go with a planter right here. And we'll base everything else off of that. Gonna need a little dirt right on top. Oops, there we go. And then let's just dig out here. I've got, I want to tie into the existing plumbing that I'm using here. You see that energy cell is not burned hardly anything. The planters don't require much juice, and that's nice. And although I have more than enough power right at the moment, I just keep finding myself wanting to get my atomic science reactor going. It doesn't say you smell? Whatever, man, whatever. I'm hardly the one to judge names. Someone named Juice Bags is not exactly the best person to judge other players' names, that's for sure. Let's see, there's our iron pipe. So how are we going to tie all this in here? Let's get it all visible here so I can see what's going on. Okay, I'm going to want to put... I'm thinking I'm going to need an iron pipe right at the bottom underneath. Did I get any iron transport pipes? Yeah, I did, okay. I'm going to need to put an iron transport pipe right here to make sure everything is flowing properly. I'm going to go ahead and slap that down right now. Let's see. Oops. Didn't need another one. God dang it. Where's my Omni-wrench? There we go. Pardon me. A little allergies still getting to me a bit. But yeah, I'm thinking that's going to cover it. So what we are going to need up top, figure we're going to have... Whoop, actually, we're not going to have dirt. This is going to be a tree farm. I don't think I made any bricks either. I made the glowstone, but I didn't make any standard issue bricks. Let's see, do I have any? Oh, I've got a bunch. I'll just grab a stack of bricks. Eat me some yummy, yummy fish. So we are going to be... This is the area of effect of our planter. Just to get an idea here. So we're going to need a harvester and a fertilizer. Thank God for wireless access. Let's see, I've got a harvester. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab 2 of them. What the hell? And then the ferts. And we should be in good shape there. So I got the harvesters on this side. It's funny how the power suit... Oh, the machines are pretty easy once you start playing with them. You just have to want to. And for me, I really like the technical mods for mod packs or for Minecraft. So this is really the most fun for me. I like figuring all this stuff out. But anyway, it's always been interesting to me how your machines, without having any power hooked up, are getting power trickled to them from the modular power suit, which is as planned. And let's see, we're going to need... We've got fluid leaving as well, so we're going to need some fluid duct. Going... I have some fluid duct? Yeah, I do. Let's see if I can get it around there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got some fluid duct going, and that will handle our waste from the harvester. Where do I want to put that at? How do I have this one? These are just the facades. Well, that was my wooden transport pipe right there. I gotta get that bad boy back in play here. There we go. So I've got the wooden, got my transport pipe coming there. I've got the fluid running through the side. Got to make sure our waste is in order. We're going to put it just running like so. And that'll handle the waste. So I need to power everything, and then I need the transport pipes. So we're going to go with, we need the gold. Did I not make any diamond transport pipes? I don't think I made any diamond ones. Let's see. There we go. Now we're set. See, and where do I want the diamond transport pipe? I think we'll go 1 gold. See, we need gold. I need to go down a little deeper here. Uh-oh. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we've got baddies down below. Let's see, so we got iron transport pipes coming over. Then I'm going to need a diamond. I think I'm going to go with the diamond right here. I'm not worried about how clean the routing of the pipes is, because once I'm done, this will all be covered up and you won't see any of it anyway. And then we need to go over and back into the planter. So on the yellow output, whoop, don't you drop down there with them spiders. Alright. On the yellow output, we're going to have to put our rubber saplings. And then everything else should flow directly down. Yeah, looking good. Now all we need is power. Let's get, I think I'll just come right out of here. There we go, it's an output. And now everything needs power, so how do I want to run the power here? See, we need power right here. And that, of course, is not going to go around that transport pipe. I'm going to give myself a little daylight here. Thinking I may want to reroute. I'm going to reroute this golden transport pipe here and have it coming directly down there. That'll give me a little room to play with the power supply here. So we're going to need power there. And then we're going to need power I guess I could have just went off of this side of it, but it's all good. We're going to need power here at the fertilizer as well, but there we can run it directly down. So we won't have a bunch of sloppy looking tiles up top when we're finished. The BDCraft facades are very, very nice, but they don't cover all of the pipes. So it looks like this particular one should be good to go. Why are you not growing, Mr. Tree? It's got power. Oh, there it goes. Just took a minute to get things started. So I'm going to throw a little fertilizer in this and just check the flow of everything. I don't have a whole lot of fertilizer, so I don't want to waste it. See, we'll put, we'll put 8 of them in there. See, looking good. Oh yeah. So let's make sure the saplings are flowing the right direction. Looks like all the plumbing is working good. The saplings are working good, and we see the fluid is flowing through my fluid duct. Now let me run back downstairs. Whoop, what do I got? This stuff popping out here. So I do have some sort of a plumbing issue. Oh, it's something's up with my iron pipe over there. Let's see. not have things going the right way? Things shouldn't be flowing. Up into that transport pipe there. Looks like they changed iron pipes potentially. The iron transport pipes, it used to just have one side. Well, let me throw a little bit more fertilizer in there and check the flow of this stuff. I don't want to let all this rubber go to waste. And I don't want to use up all my fertilizer either. Just put 4 of them in there. Let's see. Yeah, the stuff is still going up right there, which is very strange. Goes so fast with the you know what, just to test it, the iron or the golden transport pipes, everything moves so fast you can't really see what the hell's going on. Nope, can't connect those. Need some stone pipe probably. Way I can see what the way things are flowing here. I don't see anything spitting out anywhere now. Nothing that's not supposed to is going through there, so maybe it's actually working now. Let me throw a little bit more fert in here. Damn you. Zombies, jeez. Whatever, Mr. Zombie, you are gonna get fucked up now. Alright, so I don't have a bunch of stuff popping up anymore, or popping out onto the ground. That's a plus. Oh yeah, it's going properly now. So, that's weird. The iron transport pipes, it used to have a slightly different graphic on it, I believe. Now we've got the inside, the input sides have the little band there, and the output side does not. So that'll be good. I'll be able to get my next farm all squared away. So this one's good to go now. The fertilizer is pretty tough to come by. It is craftable now with materials that don't require you know, farming up a bunch of cattle and everything like it used to. So that's awesome. Now you just need some string and some bone meal. I think that's it. What was it? It's been a while since I made any. Yeah, string, bone meal, some wheat, stick. Of course, to maximize these guys would have to get to farming up some spiders. Let's see, let's go ahead and fill in all the gaps down here a little bit. Now I do want to put one more rubber tree farm in, as I'm gonna need a bit. Gonna need a bit of rubber here coming up in the near future. I'm not sure when I'm going to be blasting off, but hopefully it is sometime soon. Let's see. We got all the holes filled for the most part. I like to fill them in because I don't want to risk having anything spawn when I'm out running around. Running around over here doing my rent. Yeah, I got 50 rubber saplings already. Holy crap. The rubber trees produce so many saplings, it's just ridiculous. See, I'm going to have to leave this side open so I can get my power through. In fact, how am I going to route my power around? Am I going to just go off of that? I'm thinking I'm going to go off of this one right here to get to the next. What about the fluid? Go right here with my fluid duct, maybe? Yeah, I think the fluid duct will run right there. And then I can get this this bad boy cleaned up a little bit and bricked back in. I'll have to make some more facades. There we go. Looking a little nicer, a little more presentable out here. See, I used gravel on that one. Maybe I should gravel it up there too. Oops. Let's see. Oh, I got a shitload of gravel. No problems there. Want to keep everything looking consistent. Get my bricks back. These bricks don't grow on trees, you know. There we go, looking sharp. I want to do some cleaning up to the building too, put some more windows in, get the exterior looking a little bit more attractive, get some trim work and such going. Still got a lot of work to do on this build. Alright, so let's go ahead and get planter number 2 going. I'm going to do that basically in the same fashion. Clear out a little hole here to work in. Not enough space? I don't believe so. And then I want to go out before I finish up today. I need to go out and check on the quarry and check on the oil well. Although I've got more than enough oil, I want to make sure that we're not hitting bottom out there yet. Alright, so there's our fluid duct. Where are we going to go with the... How many squares did I leave in between? How many tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the 5th one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be right there for planter number 2. Go ahead and knock the bottom out of there. There we go. That'll be rubber tree farm number 2 right there. So I'm going to need to iron pipe it again. So we're going to want our iron pipe. These damn spiders. Well, I said I needed to farm some string. Looks like I might have a real nice spot to do that right below here. I don't want to deal with those guys quite yet, but see, I got to get another iron pipe in here. And that is going to be our exit. And we've got power running through here, so we're good to go there. Let's see, what are we going to need to do? We need see our golden pipe kind of working in reverse fashion here this time for some reason. Yeah, to hell with that. Let me just get up top here and do it the same way I did the last one. Okay, so here's our grid. I'm going to need to put... We're done with the planters for now. See, the fertilizers are going over on this side. I need to put a fertilizer there. And then a harvester here. Very nice. And then what do we want to do? Let's see, let's get the liquid ported in. Headed down here in the proper fashion. See, our liquid will be exiting right here. Then we need... What do we need? We need to figure out what the hell we're doing. That's what I need to do. Alright. So all we need for the fertilizer is just power. Here we need our wooden transport pipes coming directly out. I used, in case anyone's wondering why I'm using these old BDCraft pipes, is I like the BDCraft pipes better than the new item duct. Of course, thermal expansion has an item duct in it now. And I don't know why, I'm just stuck on these BDCraft pipes. I like being able to use the facades. And you can't do that with the thermal expansion stuff. So that's why I'm taking this route. Let's see, we're going to go... I'm going to have to jump down on this side here. See, there's our transport pipe that's going in. This transport pipe, of course, is running directly into the building. And right down in the basement. And then there, everything dumps into a chest. And then is immediately sucked up by the ME network. So that's nice for automating all this stuff. Let's see, and then we want a diamond pipe right here. Yep. And then we need another golden right there. Okay, and then the same thing here. We want the yellow output of the diamond pipe to be sending out our rubber saplings. There we go. So everything's going to automatically go through there. Then once again, we're down to just needing power. How awesome. See, these farms are very easy to put together. Once you do one, it's like a no-brainer. You got it all figured out. See, let's get some power going here. And then we're going to need some power down here. And it looks like everything is squared away. Yeah, we're full energy there. The planter's full power. Everything's getting the juice. No problems. So we're good to go. All I have to do is throw in... See, I'm going to need to throw the rest of my rubber saplings in. You see, that one went on and kicked right in. Popped up right away. Go back to daytime again. I don't, although I do need to farm up some XP. I don't feel like doing it right now. I want to get these rubber trees going. Get these guys processing. And getting the job done. Looking good. Not many gaps to fill in, so we're in good shape there. Looking very nice. I'm going to go ahead and block this one in completely. Because although I want to get some other items being farmed here. But right now I'm living off of fish. So I don't really have an immediate need for potatoes or wheat or, you know, anything else. See, yep, looking sharp. Let's gravel it up to make it look consistent with the others. And then just brick everything in, I think, and we're good to go. I do want to throw some, before I completely enclose everything, let me fertilize this one. I'm going to fertilize both of these. And make sure I don't have wood and rubber and everything else spraying all over the place on the ground. Let's see, I shouldn't have closed this one all the way in yet because I want to watch the flow of the goodies. We got some serious tree processing going on here now. Those guys are a little bit close to each other, huh? Doesn't look like it's affecting it. Let me steal some of this fertilizer and get all three of these going at the same time and make sure that they're not bumping into each other. Well, they are, but it still looks pretty clean. Doesn't look like there's an issue. So a couple things in Minecraft that I've been really debating on doing is I've been thinking about starting a like a Let's Build type series. There's a couple of, you know, geological landmarks and from various places that I think would just be really cool to build with Minecraft. And why do I have saplings popping out here? That can't possibly be full already. It may be. These farms produce so many saplings that you fill your planters up really quick. You see all the saplings flowing there? You fill your planters up so quick, and then the saplings just spit out of the planter. But you remedy that, of course, by splitting the output on the diamond pipe and have saplings go into both places. Then I'll have saplings go into the ME networks as well. For now, I'm just going to let these saplings go to waste here with the birch because I do have a pretty substantial amount of them. Anyway, yeah, I've debated on doing some sort of a Let's Build type series. You know, in creative mode, using World Edit, building just some big places. I'm not positive if I'm going to do that, but I think it would be fun. And, you know, I've watched a lot of, like, Yogscast Shen's stuff, and he does some really, really cool builds. And, you know, although I'm not even remotely close to the building skills that Shen has, the stuff that he builds it looks like it's a lot of fun to build. I mean, you know, a lot of work, but when you get done, it's just like, holy shit, would you look at that. And then I've also debated on making my own technical-based mod pack for the Tekkit launcher, which I've got really an idea of what I would like you know, some sort of juice bags mod pack to be, but I don't have the patience to go through and get the permission from all the individual mod creators and all that stuff. Now I know a lot of them it's automated, and as long as you give them credit, you're good to go. But I haven't, you know, I haven't quite made it to that point. So our rubber tree farms are good to go. We got birch and 2 rubber tree farms going now. That's going to provide us with a ton of goodies. We'll get some other farms going there eventually when I get the need for them. Right now, I don't quite have the need yet. Let's see, let's dump off some of my stuff. I should make some more facades. I'll do that eventually. get some of this stuff out of my inventory here. Then I want to run out and take a look at the... I didn't need those glowstone bricks after all. I was going to throw some glowstone out there to eliminate any issues with not having appropriate lighting and baddies spawning on me. But let's run out to the quarry and then run out to the oil pump and see how things are going. Of course, doing everything through the little nether portal. See, it looks like this quarry is done. Yes, it is. Now, unfortunately, there's not a working version of World Edit now for single player. Or I would fill this in with dirt. But I did make the quarry far enough away. When I get rid of the quarry, these chunks aren't going to load. Or did I just... Or no, I didn't run out of power. But this quarry's done. I can put an additional quarry in place as soon as I find the need for some more materials. Let's take a look at the oil pump. I know the oil pump is down in there pretty far now. But still a lot of oil to go. Just the arm itself is so full of the oil. And back at the crib. But yeah, I plan on using Mistcraft extensively through this series, just because it makes things so damn easy. As you saw, just went to the quarry, went to the oil pump, went throughout everything very, very quickly. And you see we've got some fuel going. We've got quite a few buckets ready to go here now. Haven't even put a dent in our oil supply, as it, you know, of course that oil supply is still pumping in. So these tanks will be full, and I would bet that these oil tanks are still full as well. By the time I'm completely full on fuel, there's still going to be more than enough oil left. How we doing on power there? Same thing, has barely put a dent in that resident energy cell. So we're in pretty good shape. Everything is looking good to go. I do want to get blasted off into space pretty soon. Now that I have that oil going, I just need to get to building. You know, I need to get my NASA workbench going, get my rocket built and ready to go. That, of course, is going to launch right off this pad and right up through the ceiling once I get things to that point. But we're going to go ahead and call it good there for tonight. But thanks, guys, for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it. I'll upload this video over to the YouTube channel for anyone that missed it. And I know a lot of folks that watch my videos don't necessarily watch anything on Twitch, so I like to get it on YouTube as well. But thank you very much for stopping by. I know this was kind of another spur-of-the-moment stream. As soon as my work schedule becomes a little bit more normalized, I'll have a regular stream night and be doing streams at least one night a week every week. Hopefully get to a point where I'm doing 2 or 3 or more. But thanks again for watching. See you guys soon.